The purpose of this tutorial is to demonstrate how to align a viewport in AutoCAD Electrical. Before we begin, it is assumed you know the basics of using AutoCAD Electrical. If this is not the case, please stop now and start with learning the basics of AutoCAD Electrical. I am using AutoCAD Electrical 2014 for this demonstration, but the procedure works the same with other versions of AutoCAD Electrical. It is a best practice to create all of your non-border geometry, including schematics, in model space, and use a layout, also known as paper space, for your border with a layout viewport showing the geometry in the model. This allows you to create geometry at full size and display only that geometry you want. Scaling is not important with schematics, but it allows you to use more of your screen for just the schematic itself without the border. At Matrix, we have three basic layout tabs with borders sized for the standard B, D, and E sized drawing borders. Each of these layouts have a viewport already created and the appropriate sized border for that tab. We will be working with a schematic and the B layout tab for this demonstration. First, make sure you have some geometry in the model space so you can see how this works. In some instances, the alignment of the model space and the layout viewport can become skewed because it has been accidentally moved or scaled incorrectly. Before beginning a viewport alignment, you should make sure the viewport is scaled correctly and that you know what point in the model space corresponds to what point in the layout. In this example, 0, 0 is the same point in the model as it is in the layout. Once you have made certain the scale in the viewport is correct and you know your alignment points, you can proceed to fixing the alignment. Note the viewport should be locked once you have the correct scale set. If you have multiple viewports, you must double-click inside the viewport you wish to align. If you have only one viewport, you do not need to be in the viewport to proceed. The command to align a viewport can be accessed from the Express Tools ribbon by selecting the Align Space icon. It can also be accessed by typing the command Align Space at the command line prompt. Or you can select Express Layout Tools Align Space from the menu. At the first prompt, first alignment point in model space, enter 0, 0 and press the return key. At the next prompt, second point in model space or return for none, just press the return key. At the next prompt, alignment point in paper space, again enter 0, 0 and press the return key twice. You should see the contents of the viewport shift to the new alignment. This concludes this tutorial.